welcome to Sir 18 of my LeafGreen Randomized Nuzlocke. Today we're going to be going through the Fence Furry, grabbing the gold teeth, and hopefully getting Surf. It shouldn't really be that hard, and we also get an encounter. Also, very relaxing part of Nuzlocke, as I do not have any worries about losing Pokemon. It asked me for 500 bucks, yeah, why the crap not? I'm hoping that my, repels work beyond, even if you don't have a Pokemon leading. Because that's really what I want to do to accelerate through this. This is kind of a, this is kind of just an out of the blue thing. But I'm feeling now that I probably should, I'm probably better off to make this every other day series. I want to do every day, but looking at my results for episodes 16 and 17, no one has watched them yet. So it's extra work for the uploading and everything like that. For the doing it every day. It seems people just don't watch them daily. They probably watch them on the weekend or something like that. And that's cool with me, but I think I'll do it every other day. Also extends the series a little longer. Tell me what you think in the comments below. So I'm trying to decide whether I should go and get the encounter in the water, or should I get the encounter in the grass. I suppose I could do a team recap. Won't really matter here though. So you have Sandy, our Sandslash, Zoobeast, our Crobat, Dizzy, our Polyrath, and Dome, our amazing Kabutops, who's still asleep because I immediately started recording, as you can tell by the lack of grinding montage. Now we got Dome from the water, and I'm thinking we might not want to push our luck. I mean, I know, but the water can have Dratinis in it, and if you're going to be doing equal Pokemon, so far as the Dratini goes, then I think you might have an okay chance with the Super Rod. Just have to hope I land what would be a Dratini. So, I mean, we got Dome out of the water, so why not continue to, I guess, keep a good thing going. But at the same time, you don't want to, don't want to get too carried away with it. Might have just been pure luck. Also, today, actually, it wouldn't even matter. It's just that it's last episode because this isn't going to be uploaded until after. I was gonna say today is my is Thursday, so it's a throwback Thursday type deal. We got some. So I will not be playing Pokemon this time, and rather I will be playing a Maldo. No, I will not be playing a Maldo, but I will be playing something else, a little older. Let's get some bait. This is a little harder because it's not a typical type of Pokemon deal. One, two, crap. Just don't run. Okay, it's eating still. Good. Immediately pops out. It fled. Crap. Well, there's an encounter. Nothing to do about that. I am going to try to repel because I really don't want to even know what else is in the grass. And as I can't chain, it's a non-game. It just it slows us down. That's about all it does. Super potions. There's super repels. Now I'm not completely sure where I'm going anymore, honestly. I've probably went through this game probably like a good 30 times in my life, but I have to admit I've never really gotten to such. I've forgotten a lot since I went through it last. Max Potion, I think that's the first one we found of those so far. I don't know if you can even buy Max Potions. It's possible you can, though. Covet. I'll have to look at that. I don't believe the Covet is a very common move. I don't know what it is initially. Full restore, that's always nice. That actually can come in very useful. What do you have to say to me? Oh. Never mind. Whoop. Oh. I wonder, I have Dome now. I'm wondering if the Dome Fossil will still give me a Kabuto, or if I will have the honor of having a random Pokemon out of it. One thing I like in the newer games, even though I don't really use repels, in fact I didn't even start using repels until about 2009. The one thing I really enjoy about the newer games is that if you don't have repel, it asks if you want to use another one if you have another in your bag. But you know, it's just a minor inconvenience. It's not even a big thing. It also lets us explore a lot more with a lot less time. I hope you guys enjoy the doing it this way, quick claw. I believe that's actually what's there to begin with. I'm not completely sure. But I hope you guys enjoy the repel thing. Just it keeps us from having to battle anything. Well, not even battle, but finding anything. It's wholly useless to find anything at this point. Now, if we do run out because I'm just kind of taking the roundabout way to grab everything, then we'll of course have to end the Pokemon, but we'll cut down quite a lot of time. Was that conversion? I think that's only a Porygon move, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think it's Porygon and the Staryu family has it. Gold Teeth. Okay, so we're right. Gold Teeth are like a TM or an HM. They never change, so it's right here that the place will be. There it is. And we got Curse. So picked up 3 TMs. Not bad at all, actually. Grabbing the Surf, which is going to beat the crap out of Water Gun. Let's just put it that way. I mean, Polyrath is actually. Let me take a look at Dome, because if it's a primary rock type, I can keep it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make a decision between Polyrath and Dome. It is a primary rock type, great. So I think I might actually give it to him, or it. It is a him, okay. But its attack is still so much better. I mean, I believe I have Rain Dance TM, and that would be really good with the Swift Swim, but that's all set up. You don't usually set up in the standard game. I don't even know. I need to give it to someone, though. I mean, as it is, Polyrath has Water Gun. So, I mean, giving another special move wouldn't be bad. I'm pretty sure it will learn. I mean, it's Surf. And mostly any water type can learn Surf. I find it hard to think of any other than Magikarp that cannot. So Dizzy will be getting Surf. Definitely better than the Water Gun that I had. And honestly, Polyrath's attack and special attack are pretty good, both of them. Let me just quickly check I'm recording, because I always do that. It's like a paranoia I have. I am recording, and we're under 8 minutes deep right now, which is ridiculous when you really think about it. That we're under 8 minutes deep. I mean, what are we gonna do? I was planning on getting through the Safari Zone in the half-hour block, but it looks like we're definitely going to do more than that. And I might as well run out the steps I have left. I mean, doesn't hurt anything. Oh, we can't even use it yet. Okay, so let's retire. Actually, we have so much time. Yep, ding. I was gonna say let's walk back, but obviously we don't quite have that. I think the game almost gives you the exact right amount of steps you need to take. Gives you a little bit of leeway though. Get a few more repels because they do come in very useful in there. That Amaldo would have been nice, but then I think Amaldo's first typing Shock, then Bug, and that would be a bit hard. I'd obviously go with Dome because of loyalty, but no, I'd go with Dome still because I like first gen a lot better. Not to mention but we already have a water type on our team. I'm not really sure. I probably would have still wanted Dome. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic. I'm kind of happy we can get Amaldo, but obviously having Amaldo, it's a great Pokemon to have. Regardless, so. Oh well. That's cool. So we could go fight Koga, but I think we're still just a little under-leveled. I'm actually going to see if I can't bust through this stupid place now. Now that I've done the safari. Indeed I can. Oh, wrong place. Okay, that proves nothing. Okay, so basically we only have 2 ways. Let's it's either up the bike path or this way. And as we took the time last time to clear out last episode to clear this entire waterway out, we might as well take advantage of it. And quite frankly, it's a little longer, so it helps me space the episode a little better. I mean, at least I'm outwardly, at least I'm straight with you guys as to why I do things I do. If I'm saying it's pretty much a time suck, it's because it's a time suck. I'm not making up any stupid reason for it. Now we get to see the beautiful 3rd gen scenery all over again. I remember when I was really young, well, not really young, because I was, well, yeah, really young. When I first got Blue version, I got stuck in that maze for quite a while. When I first got Fire Red Leaf Green, I was stuck on the maze for a good bit. Not stuck, but I used to make a lot of wrong turns. I think you have to beat Koga to get the ability to use Surf outside. So it's kind of telling you to go Koga first, and I may very well do that, but I'm just trying to get extra levels. And the best way to do that is to get to Superior City. I forget what it's called. I mean, I looked it up last episode, but it still doesn't help much. Does it? Okay, let's see if this guy will take the bribe of a soft drink now. No, he doesn't? I admit myself to be pretty confused because I used to always take on both of them around the same time. Okay, I think there's nothing for it. I think I probably have to go and fight Koga. Which is hard because we're not quite leveled to the point where I'd like to fight Koga. But then again, we're at a reasonable level, and when we get through all of his trainers, we'll be in okay shape. But it's going to be pretty tight. Because we don't know what they're going to have. I mean, on the episode they probably won't... Oh, man, I did that again. They probably won't have wheezings and coughings, and that makes me happy, but they could have Voltorbs and Electrodes. I don't want them to, though. Obviously, it would be very counterproductive and scary. I would honestly end the episode here and grind, had I known, but I honestly thought after Fence Safari we were... Oh, crap. You know what? I think I just might have remembered something. I know we have to get strength, so I have to give the guy gold teeth. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but I will be checking again afterwards. Sorry that I'm being a bit... we really haven't achieved much other than got the gold teeth and Surf this episode. I'm sorry about that. But we were able to safely go down here without having too much to worry about, considering we've taken out every single biker. So let's go give this guy his gold teeth, get the strength TM, and then we will or HM will handle it from there. I believe this is his house. Yes, it is. I mean, getting 3 pretty big items, well, 2 really useful things in one episode is pretty nice. Strength. Sadly, the rules of Nuzlocke prohibit me getting an HM slave unless I plan on keeping the HM slave on the team permanently, which really isn't going to be a thing. He has cut. That's the bad thing. I can remove Poison Sting. It's kind of a risky thing. Basically, this Sandy is becoming a TM slave. I mean, I could go run and take off Cut, but the thing is, if I ever need to use Cut again, which I cannot remember if I ever do, then it makes it just that much more difficult for us. And if it ever gets too much, I can just do I can just remove moves. I believe this is typically a Moonstone, but I'm not 100% on that. It's a rare candy this time. I'm wondering if it wasn't always rare candy, because it rings a bell, to be honest. Okay, I honestly don't think that has anything to do with the path to Sabrina's, but I'm just so dead set on getting there. I'm gonna try once more, but I will be riding my bike this time, which is going to be marginally faster. I could have went up the bike lane. I'm aware of this, but I didn't really want to because I don't like fighting my way uphill. That being said, this is actually still probably slower, and taking the uphill route probably would be better. But I'm not completely sure, and honestly, I'm kind of too stubborn to not to uncommit to this route. So what other games would you guys like to see on the channel? There's a few other games obviously I'd like to be playing. Well, not obviously, but there are a few other games I'd like to play. Just go ahead and brainstorm. Tell me what you think. I mean, I obviously Throwback Thursdays, which is what, well, tomorrow or yesterday, by the time you see this, are they're just basically old school games. In fact, I'm gonna go this way. It's a little faster, I'd say. But yeah, the Throwback Thursdays are basically old school games. So I have GameCube, I have N64, original PlayStation, PS2, a lot of the old vintage systems. Well, not vintage per se, but a lot of the older systems I could use. So if there's any older game you'd like to play, go ahead and tell me. I'll see if I can make it work. Odds are I probably won't have it, but I can always get it if I think it's gonna be worth the while. Yes, I know it's closed. Oh, I honestly wasn't expecting anything different. I was just hoping it would be different. So we're going to have to fight Koga. And this episode will be a little longer because I don't want to shortchange you guys. I told you that, well, I told you we were going to do the fence fight, but that was a bit too fast, so then I just kind of lollygagged around. Still trying to get things done, but didn't get much done. And I'm not going to, make a bunch of fillers, so even if this video is a little longer, I'm still going to be taking on the gym today. That's just my bad time management, and that's my penalty. Of course, if the Nuzlocke fails because of it, then that doesn't help anyone. But at the same time, I think my Pokemon are probably going to be okay to handle it. I will have to be very careful though. That's without a doubt. Cause his ace, I believe, is 40, Koga's, and we'll be right around the 40 mark, so we'll be on level. But we only have 3 Pokemon, and our diversity in moves are pretty low, especially now that we're gone. The poison is gone from Poison Sting, even though Poison Sting itself is not. I just got dead-ended. Yeah, even though Poison Sting itself isn't very powerful, the stab still would have been very nice. But you know what? Like I said, we'll see what Koga and his gym people are packing. His subordinates. Looks like the guy's just bobbing his head. Okay, Koga. Well, let's go ahead and battle you. Well, not you per se, but also do how are we on stuff like meds? Because that's how we lost camp. Is I got max repels over max, super repels over super potions that one time. Okay, I think we're in okay shape. We can definitely tell after we check with like the first 2 battlers. Now apparently there's dots on the floor or something like that helps me navigate the invisible walls. I'm not completely sure. Let's just say there's no invisible walls there because that guy just walked straight to me. So as you guys saw, Sandy is in rotation. Leads out with an electrode, of course. I have good defenses, but and he's only 1 level under, so this is going to be very risky. We roll out, I resist it, and he's now locked in, which means no explosion, which I am more than happy to take. I mean, so long as he can't explode for 5 turns or however long till he misses, I'm cool with it. Guess the D drop. I'm going Swift just because I don't want to miss anything. Because I'm just kind of looking at this Yola as a gift. And with the defense drop, it should do a good chunk. Yeah, it almost takes it out. So, if he misses this turn, that's great. Like, honestly, it would have been less damage and he couldn't attack after the miss. And that would have taken out Electrode. But he obviously doesn't miss, but we're cool with it. Gent Alex. Looks like Juggler Alex, not Gent, but whatever. So we kind of see that these guys are going to be either on our level or a little over. So I mean, at least we're going to the gym on level rather than over or under. I will have to probably snap out. I'll probably have to not stick with the rotation so much though. Just because like right here, a bite would be very useful from Zoo Beast. But I was just decided I was going to do that one Iron Tail to try to keep the rotation going the way I feel it should. Analyth? I couldn't quite catch what that was. Okay, that would explain it then. Fourth gen I'm a bit foggy on, or third gen I'm a bit foggy on. Okay, good. We're 40 now. I'm all for it. An Aeron. What's next? I don't even know how I feel about going in on an Aeron with a Crobat. I think I'm going to. This is going to be one of those times where I actually break the rotation. Go Poliwrath with a submission just to make sure. I mean, it might be sturdy though. There are abilities in 3rd gen, but even if it's sturdy, I think we'll be okay. Depending what it does, of course. And I missed the attack. That Iron Defense is not going to help us too much, but on the upside, he is 4 times weak to submission, so it still probably won't matter too much. And yeah, super effective. We take the recoil, but that's a small price to pay, and he has fainted. Ponyta. I don't have much of anything on the Crobat to take it, so I'm going to again use Poliwrath with a Surf this time, a newly acquired move. And there goes Ponyta. Mark has been taken out. I don't know why, but I feel like those type of people should be. Well, I know exactly why, but I feel like jugglers and things like that should be in Sabrina's gym, not so much in Koga's. Like a bunch of chemists should be in the poison gym. Just to me, that makes sense. I mean, obviously that would be a bit stereotypical, though. But it's the closest thing to chemistry you're going to be getting in this game, so far as badges. I mean, I guess water technically is, but that's really critical thinking. I mean, everything I guess is chemistry, but yeah, it's whatever. Hello. And now you have a tamer. Oh, a breeder. I wonder if his name actually is breeder, because that looks almost like a breeding sprite. Minin. I didn't even switch out of Sandy by mistake. Happy accident is what I call that. Charge. Oh, okay, never mind. For a second I thought it was discharge. I'm like, what? How's it hitting me? I think we'll actually be okay to stay in on it. It's gonna charm me, dropping my attack. Not really a fan of that. Hopefully mine has Jack Squat for the physical. I'd say it probably does with the way the Swift worked, but maybe not. Yeah, this is not good. Luckily I did go for the Iron Tail and will connect. It's my most powerful move by far. But 2 charms basically make it nothing. But I will just, if it's gonna keep doing that, let's see what I can get done. I've been encored into Iron Tail. I actually was gonna say if I'm gonna keep having to do that, I'll go Swift because it's higher accuracy. It's actually never misses. But I've obviously been encored, so I can't do anything about it. And now I'm at -6 in the attack. It's wow. That's what it is. Wow. Okay, now we're on Jinx. Luckily, he's a psychic type. It's risky with Zoo Beast, but he needs to be in rotation. And in fact, he's not even in rotation. I screwed up and have Dizzy 1 level under. So Dizzy actually is the rotated Pokemon right now. Which is cool with me because I have Surf, I also have Submission, even though Submission's kind of iffy in this situation. Aerial Ace is definitely not my option here. I'll be going Submission only because it's physical and it's stab. But he on the other side of the token, he's a psychic type. Thought he resisted it, and he probably would have survived it had not been for the crit. But happy accidents, I suppose. Bellossom. Again, breaking rotation, just so I actually don't get completely whopped by it, because last time he used a sleep stat. that causes me to be fainted. It just becomes very messy. And there goes the balloon. Okay, so let's quickly change up the order. The rotation order. I mean, technically Dome would be our highest rotator right now in top of rotation, but it's not because I haven't changed it up yet, and I'm not going to be sending it out like that. Another breeder. Exact same name too. Tangela. Man. Of course it had to be Tangela when I brought Dizzy in like that. Actually, I have Aerial Ace, but the question is, do I want to risk it only being 4 levels over? I'm not going to risk it. It's such a big risk. It's a stupid risk because if it doesn't one hit KO it, then we're in some deep trouble. Especially with that Mega Drain, it would have been very nasty. Luckily, that's only a quarter effective on us. Takes 3 HP, so it would have been like 12 if it was neutral. That's obviously not the way it works, but that's the way I like to think of it. Yeah, no way Aerial Ace non-stab from it. My Polygraph would have done it. I think that said Chimecho. Not really liking the psychic typing. I think I'll stay in again. Again, just trying to be super cautious here, as I wasn't really in the mindset to take on the gym this episode. Luckily, we do get the flinch. Dark Glasses really have paid off quite a lot, at least until I get Crunch, if I even can get Crunch. But once I get Crunch, I'll still have Dark Glasses on because it's ridiculously broken at that point. Okay, now Dizzy is pretty much compelled to come in. I think if I can, depending how this next battle goes, actually this is the last battle, never mind. I was going to say, depending how this last battle goes, I might go through the rest of the subordinates before Koga, then heal up, come back to Koga. Pidgeot? Nothing to hit Pidgeot. I mean, I know he's a normal type, but I'm not into playing like that. That's going to drop my speed, I believe. No, it drops my attack. That's unfortunate there. And he has priority anyway, so speed or no speed. Okay, that's a good 2 KO. And we will get him there because we're still faster. Nice and down to Pidgeot though. Just a second. Excuse me. Yeah. Someone must talk about me other than myself. Okay, Siege. I don't really have anything to check it. Dizzy's just not going to get any love this time around. Going to drop her accuracy. The last thing we really need is a drop in accuracy. And that Feather Dance has actually probably come back to haunt us just a little bit. We do luckily get the flinch. Swift would be fantastic, but Swift sadly is on Sand Slash. And that's exactly why the smoke screen made it very dangerous for us. Not so much dangerous, just the accuracy drop was very inconvenient. I suppose that's a better word for it. Okay, so knock on wood, but I'm cautiously optimistic that we can take on Koga. Just do that the way we got through the gym. Let me make sure that's the last battle though. There it is. Now there's one battle left still. I want to be fresh when I battle Koga, and at the same time I don't want to waste my time in battling him. This really should also be Sabrina's puzzle. I know Sabrina has warp panels, but I honestly think this should be Sabrina's puzzle. In fact, I don't think that guy's even built to be gotten from this end. I think it's if you try to go from the left side rather than the right. Well, you hit a dead end for one, but also you'll run into him just like I did on to the guy identical to him on the right side. That guy. So I'm just gonna go heal up really quickly. If there's a Jigglypuff in that Pokemon, I will let it sing to us or something like that. There's not though. But that vividly bluish purple hair chick makes me want to talk to her just a little bit. Okay, well, here we go. Yeah, that was a bit theatric, I'm aware. That was completely unnecessary. And what's more, I probably wasted about 5 seconds to do that. See, I always thought that the thing I published right here, that's the gym badge, I just barely realized. But, like, especially in Blaine's place, I always thought that thing was like a rocket engine. But I just barely realized that that's the heart badge, or the soul badge. Okay, Koga, let's do this. Well, no turning back now, and I forgot to save. Which is kind of, but honestly, if the game craps out on us, I'm still going to do the same things I did. Probably a little faster because I won't waste the time trying to find a way through. And we will be in okay shape. You guys won't even see this, so it won't even matter. If that happens. But yeah, it's always good practice to save. Pure water type, not much I can do for this. I'm just going to have to kind of brawl with it. Great, it's going to up its physical defense, which makes it just that much more difficult for me to take out. So I will be using Surf, even though my special isn't fantastic. If he's going to be going physical, then it's better for me. And sure enough, it does land very well. Not very effective, but I really don't care. My special is pretty solid. And it just got that much more solid by 1 point. I mean, the spread isn't horrible. It's almost a mixed attacker. That's an Umbreon. Okay, I can submission it. No, No, I don't think there's going to be any toxic stalling Umbreons in this game. Not allowed. Still has really good defenses though, and I do take the damage. Which I obviously didn't want to, but I was hoping it would take it out. That would have made it all worthwhile. Feint attack I'm not too worried about. Okay, can submission Can submission land once more? Wow, I'm not talking too well. Starting now, I guess. Hit with the recoil. That kind of stinks. I'm not completely sure what this is, to be completely honest. That would explain it. Another Pokemon that I hardly ever see, and I don't really even mess with it, with the exception of Flygon. But I don't mess with it aside from that. And I think it's actually a ground flying type, if I'm not mistaken. I almost want to say it's a bug, so I was just about to go for Aerial Ace, but I don't think that's the case. Dragon Dance. Or I mean, yeah. Wasn't Dragon Dance, obviously. He's gonna Hyper Potion up, that's cool. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, of course, but it's whatever. It's better than him going after me with a second attack in case I missed somehow. And that will land the crit, I'm guessing, with that type of damage. It was not, but we got 999 points from there. The trio? Okay, I think we're in good shape still. Plus, he's still in rotation for a reason. He's underleveled. As a flying type, it's a bit of a problem for me though. But I just don't have anything better, to be completely honest. Chai attack. Just don't get any status on me, especially the burn. Just don't get the burn, and don't faint me. That's also important. That was too powerful. This is Ace as well. Too powerful. What's our Hyper Potion going to be doing about this? Or Super Potion, not Hyper. Super Potion restores 50. That's not enough. I'm going to have to go Max Potion, which I really didn't want to do, but oh, that's max repel, wrong thing. So yeah, we're gonna have to go max potion, which, like I said, didn't want to do. Actually, man, we can full restore, because you can buy full restores, but you cannot really buy max potions, and they're essentially the same thing. Can we put this sucker to sleep, make me a lot happier? I don't know if you can put it to sleep while up roaring. I'm pretty sure up roar wakes people up. I'm not sure if it works. Cannot be put to sleep in up roar. Okay, just making sure. It has calmed down though, which I'm not really a fan of, but we will do what we can. There's another try attack. I'm a little higher HP than I was before though. But it does end up getting the burn. Luckily I did go for surf this turn, but I will have to heal up right after this. There's no other way out about it. And luckily we do take Asdo Duo, which is amazing, and we get level 40. So now we're officially in the full 3 rotation again. There goes Koga. Get the soul badge. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja friend. Okay, we can now use surf just fine. TM06. I don't know what it is initially, but what it is this time, well, it's toxic initially. Let's just quickly heal up. I believe we have the appropriate berries for this. Or berry. Let's see. Wake up, paralysis, confusion. Luckily I don't think burn does the oh, I think I burn heals anyway, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Burn and ice heals, both very uncommon things you're going to be running into. Paralyzed heals are probably the most prevalent you're going to be running into. And I can actually use a couple super potions. I can use 2 of them to get myself back up all the way. I mean, I have 20 of them for heaven's sake. But yeah, I do not want to be that close. It's good, I guess, but I don't like having to be like down to the wire like that with a gym leader. I mean, I almost lose a poke, and my mouth was a bit hairy. It didn't get fully up, but that is cool. It's no longer burnt. That's all that matters, I suppose. Man. Okay, let's go. This gym might be the only gym that's as hard to get out as it is to get in. Which, I mean, makes sense that buildings are usually as hard to get out of as they are to get into. But in other gyms, they like shortcut you out. Okay, now there's absolutely no reason why they shouldn't let us through the tunnel or the road. And if they do, it's kind of screwed up. So what I think we're gonna do here actually is we're going to go to try to get through one of those bridges or through one of those paths. Bribe them with a lemonade or whatever drink it is, and then we will be in the next city, and that's where I think I'll probably end the episode. That way we're kind of not completely wasting time. And this time we will actually be going up the bike path. Up the down staircase, so to speak. If I can get through. There we are. I did leave a few items in the Safari Zone. If I can remember, I'll probably grind. Well, I will grind before in the next episode, but what I think I'll be doing, if I can remember, is also picking the items up that we forgot. Well, I forgot, honestly, nothing to do with we. I didn't even really forget them. I know they're there. I hope I don't forget to get them, because I couldn't get them without surf. Man, imagine the leg muscles you get from pedaling on this thing. It looks very labor intensive, especially because you actually go faster than these bikers, and they're on actual motorbikes. While going uphill, you go faster. So just imagine the leg strength you must have, or how hard in general it is to get up this hill. Actually, you go about the same speed, but it is what it is, I guess. Still, to be able to pace with a motorbike the same, pretty incredible, honestly. Again, overthinking it, but that's kind of what happens when I don't have anything left to do at this exact point in time. I also want to do the gambling to see if the Pokemon are random as well. Whoops. Really, man? Gonna do me like that? Yeah, he is. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out what on earth is happening with those guys, because I just cannot I just don't remember what it is that causes this issue. I mean, I have the beverage and everything, so I don't quite get it. And I will actually, I suppose, considering I don't know what's going on, I'll have to see you guys next time. So if you did enjoy it, please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment, not just for the questions I asked you today, which I really am interested in hearing, but also just help me out by leaving a comment if you want, just causing a conversation. But honestly, if you just want to like, comment, whatever, but also share. Sharing is very nice. It helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate that. So thank you all for coming, and I will see you all next time.